And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel. Today we're taking a look at a game called Furglars, which is basically burglars, but they put an F in front of it because you're stealing little furry fuzzballs, which I think are tribbles. I'm not sure. They're trouble. You shouldn't catch them. They're Furgles. And it's a game of high stakes of bounty and burglary. No matter how clever you may be, you'll still need a lot of luck to out-Furgle your foes. You think? I'm going to save you guys time. Don't watch the rest of the review. This game's a waste of your money. But just in case that's not enough for you, here's how it plays. In this game, each player is going to get one of the different characters here. They're all the same, but they just have different looks to them. And you're going to get a certain number of dice that you'll put in front of you. So let's say we are playing a game with 4 players. We'll get 4 dice each. On your turn, you roll the dice. If you have a lock, you can put the lock in front of you. If you have a Furgle, you can put the Furgle in front of you. If you have a hand, you can steal a Furgle from someone else, unless they have a lock in front of them, in which case you can break the lock with the hand, and if you have another hand, you can then steal the Furgle. That's it. Any dice that you have not used, any hands that you've used, or any dice that are X's, you pass on to the next person. So let's say the next person then has 4 dice, plus the 3 that I pass to them, so they do the same thing. Well, they pretty much rolled terribly. They got 1 Furgle, they put that in front of them, pass their dice to the next person, who has 4 dice. That person has a whole lot of dice to roll. That person will put 2 Furgles in front of them, and a lock in front of those. They'll use their 2 hands to grab the 2 Furgles from me. And so on and so forth. That's how you play. At the beginning of your turn, if you have any Furgles in front of you that no one has stolen, you can turn them in. 1 Furgle can be turned in for this bar, which is worth 1 point, 2 for this, which is worth 2, 3 for this one, which is worth 4, and 4 for this one, which is worth 7. The first person to get a certain number of points, again, based on the number of players, 21 points for a 2-player game, otherwise 15 points. That person is the winner of the game, in which case you should all actually play a fun game. Okay, so there's dice with these little fur balls in them, which you can kind of feel the fuzz on them with eyes. I guess that's the whole reason that this game exists. They're light, they roll okay. They have an X on 2 sides, a stealing hand on 1, a lock on 1, an X on 3 sides, I'm sorry, and then the Furgle. So you're most of the time going to roll blanks. These bars here, which I think are copper, silver, gold, and I have no idea what this is, platinum, they show you how many Furgles you need to turn in on the inside, so that's kind of clever. And I like the artwork. I'm kind of struggling here. The rules themselves are really short, which is fine. It's a short game, but an example in case you don't understand how to play. But it doesn't tell you what to do. For example, if you need to take one of these bars and there isn't any more left. I found that to be a weird thing. So, whatever. It's just whatever. Let's get to the final thoughts. Look. Watch my channel. I talk about kids games all the time. I am for kids games. I don't mind kids games. I know there's stuff out there pointed towards them, but they better be good, or at least offer something. I don't have to like everything. I can say a game is great for kids and it's not for me. I put up reviews this week about that very subject, but this, it's like someone said, hey, we'll make a die that has a little bit of fuzz inside it. Yee, yee, yee. Okay, great, where's the game? I'll never mind that. I mean, you roll dice, you keep some that are worth points if you still have them at the beginning of your turn. Okay, I've seen games like that before. Locks that protect them, and then hands you steal from other people. Other than deciding who to steal from, which is just also called Mr. Obvious Man. You know, take from the person who doesn't have locks, and then get rid of locks and take from them if there's anyone left after that. Other than that, you literally have no choice. I like how the game's like, you may keep Furgles. Well, why would you not? Why would I pass more dice on to the next person? You just take a pile of dice, roll them, hope you get a good roll. That's the game! So stupid. It's a waste of my time to even review this, but I do review it because you might come across this. game in the store, and you might be like me and go, "Oh, that looks interesting." It's not. Sorry, I can't recommend Furglars at all. It's just luck. There's no choices other than who to steal a Furglar from, and the game. I don't know. Why would I waste my time on this? There's thousands of games that come out a year. Well, I can tell you this convincingly. This year, 2019, thousands of games came out. Probably 5,000 to 6,000. At least 5,000 of those games are better than this one. Just pick a random game off the shelf. You'll be fine. Dice Tower Judgment. Whatever.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas, for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando, in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching the Dice Tower.